Hi guys, good morning. We are on, Plasma again. So I switch between Xfce and Plasma, between the flagship ISO and ArcoLinux B ISO. Somebody asked me this morning on Facebook, how do we see how long you're rolling, right? So how long you're rolling is actually last minus F. I do minus F because then I can see the year as well. So sometimes I go back in 2019 and I can see it easily. So September the 1st, I said let's install ArcoLinux B, and I've been updating rolling ever since. Okay, so last minus F, just a quick remembering, right? It's all these commands you have to remember, and the more you see it educational wise, right, the more we repeat, the more it gets in our brain pathways. Topic of the video. I have still a to-do, Super F7. I have still a to-do on the ArcoLinux front. You know, I'm a lover of templates, because if you have an ArcoLinux template, which was probably launched months ago, which makes sense to launch it again, update it in the template, and then clone it, because I want to make a tutorial and demand of a user. Mostly there we start, right? Somebody asking a question and say, oh yeah, I never explained that one, and then we explain it to you in a video. So VirtualBox right control F2, I go to the TTY in ArcoLinux in VirtualBox and update the system. Now I always learn you to type update, right? But this is ArcoLinux, so that's an alias from us. And the command should be this one. Voila, already 250 megabytes. And let's have a look. Try to learn more the packages. One of them is Linux in there. There's a new Linux kernel. I saw a message somewhere on Facebook, I think. What? I had this morning a kernel number 9 and in the evening I have a kernel number 10. What are they doing, right? So it's ArcoLinux that is pushing out kernels, not us. Let's be sure about that. And there's more than one kernel. That's Linux, Linux LTS, Linux Zen, Linux Hardened, and they provide different support. There must be some difference, right? Otherwise you wouldn't have 4 of them. So go and have a look. Arch Wiki kernel. It's gonna be a good Google search, and then you read all about it. That's not the topic here. So we do a sudo reboot, sudo shutdown. All of these things do not work, but sudo shutdown if you start typing it. That's fine, but he wants to schedule it. No, now. Computers, right? So now I have something that's up to date. Then we clone it, and I want to show you ArcoLinux. Ooh, that's not good. ArcoLinux. And then we're talking about conkies. Somebody said, hey Eric, is it possible to get the conkies, your conkies of ArcoLinux on a version ArcoLinux? And it's still pretty much a version, since as you saw there was no desktop behind it. That's the point, right? Now I have an ArcoLinux system, super basic, working with no desktop. So sudo pacman -s. Oh, let's go to the cheat sheet. Ctrl-Alt-G. Are you aware that the knowledge is all concisely put into 2 pages? Okay, launch. Probably launch 2 of them now. So arcolinux.info, just saying how easy it is. I've printed it out, simple as that. I've printed it out, and it's lying there. Et voila, right? If I want to install, awesome. Of course this information is on the Arch Wiki, but it's printed out. Cinnamon, Enlightenment, Herbstluft, i3, ISWM, JWM, LXQT, Mate, OpenBox, Plasma, Meta, etc. Right? These are the files to get the desktop, Arch desktop wiki, Arch desktop essential, things we think without it you get a buggy system, right? And this is all entirely up to you, right? If you say I will not install ArcoLinux Mate Git desktop settings, well, it will look as Mate ArcoLinux. since the configurations, the look, the icon, the wallpaper, the themes, cursor is not changed. Keyboard shortcuts are not there, right? Our keyboard shortcuts that we like and love, Ctrl-Alt-T is there, Super Shift Enter is there. It will not be there. No keyboard shortcuts. But it's the fun, right? You can mix things around and have fun, but remember, do a print and put it somewhere. So, like I said, I have it twice. Once is enough, right? And let's go to ArcoLinux Conky. So we boot it up. Let's get this Conky on the road. We boot up. Okay, click. Now enter. You're gonna be inside the window for the keyboard strokes to work. Tja, right? This means no desktop behind, even though maybe you've installed, for instance, DWM from ArcoLinux. It's not gonna show up. Oh no, it was DWM from, yeah, in doubt here. Anyway, I'm pretty sure if you install LARPs, DWM from LARPs, it's not gonna be in here when you use LightDM. I've made a video about that. That's for sure. Control F3, right? Control, right control F3. I could take control, right control F2, right? TTY1, TTY2, I think was teletypewriter, what it stands for. So, you know that word as well. Logging in, thinking, Xfce, right? Conkies, personal opinion, is for me more of a thing that goes together with desktops and less with tiling window managers. But hey, we do start up with a Conky showing you all the keyboard shortcuts in tiling window managers. So, mixed messages, I know. But it doesn't look that nice often in a tiling window manager because it's gonna make some kind of, well, personal opinion. The point is, I still don't know in my head what to choose. I have 20 desktops to choose from. Which one is best? I don't know. None is best, right? Let's make sure about that. But I'm gonna choose the one I'm always working on, Xfce4 and Xfce4 goodies. Because Plasma is just too long to download and lots of things to download. A little bit more. And then of course, the internet. If you haven't paid enough money, then of course the download will take a bit longer. So it's all about speed and speed of your hard disk and so on, if you get a super fast system or not. If we do now a sudo reboot, SR, remember, not on ArcoLinux. We already have something graphical. And this is ArcoLinux out of the box. Oops, failed to start the session. Thinking. Why would it fail to start the session? Control F3. Control F3, not 3. Okay. Let's do an update. That's okay. Where is X? We've done that already, so it should give nothing, right? Okay, so sudo pacman -s Xfce4 numlock. All right, numlock. Check. Voila. All up to date. There is something. No packages were upgraded. Exists in system. What is all that, right? What is all that? So themes, really? And this guy. There are some issues. definitely. Control F. Let's see, right? You are out. You are out. What's in here? So that's nothing. We're good. Let's remove something. I can only remove the Xorg stuff, so no Xfce or whatsoever. That is strange. All right, cloning it again. Often it's a lot of thinking and analyzing, and well, since my advanced age, I know my brain is happy when it can analyze. And that's of course one of the fun factors of making a project like this. There is always an issue, there's always a problem, there's always something to analyze. I think, why in God's name is it doing this or that? There's always a reason. That was something strange, 2 lines there. So we have lithium. This is lithium kicking in. Control F3. All right, let's go back in. No need to do sudo pacman -syu because, right, we just did it on the other system and we had a copy paste. So, voila. I want to see at the mirror list. I'm getting things from mirror, from Allspec, which would be the best, would be my choice, my first choice ever. So when I do a sudo pacman -s Xfce4, let's do this separately. I get this, I got this. All looks good, right? And one more, goodies, which gives me the Xfce whisker bar. We have 2 providers to provide that. Defaults, bunch of stuff. And now I wonder, package gone wrong, who knows. Never had any issues like this, but I keep recording. Well, sudo reboot would be fine. So I can get inside and have a look. Was it a glitch? Must have been a glitch. Right? Okay, let's continue. So never give up. Always be a pitbull. We have the look as it is, and maybe you like the look. Personally, the font, I don't think it's that bad, right? Just need some icons, a wallpaper, and definitely hate the wallpaper. So, desktop settings. There are so many beautiful things out there. Let's be a morning guy, right? Already a lot better. And you can keep going and changing the settings and appearance. Do not have a lot of things here, but already, right? Already, this is a lot better. And then we keep on working. But the thing is conkies. Okay, conkies. How do I get the conkies in? Well, if we stick to, what if we do not get? Well, the reflex is as follows in my head. Sudo pacman. Ooh, cool. Thank you. Now Control C. Control C. Okay. Sudo, set X. I'm gonna go for my Xfce. Okay. 2 things you can do. 2 options. I'm gonna show you if I got Firefox. Internet, Firefox. Go to ArcoLinux.info. Cool. Downloads. Well, the first page is actually always gonna keep this thing. For Arch Linux users, ArcoLinux Spices application. Install our ArcoLinux packages on any Arch Linux based distro. Any, right? So that means Arch Linux based distro. Let's have a look. Arch based distros. You can install it on all of these. All active. The others, the inactive, are not important. They're out. We're in, right? So we have ArcoLinux is here. So what is it? About 20 or so? You count them. All of these guys can have the possibility to install our themes, our icons, our conkies, right? If you add the ArcoLinux repos. But that has been documented over and over and over when we are learning about Arch Linux. We learn Arch Linux in phase 5. We install Arch Linux on the old machines, the new machines, go to phase 3 and choose 20 desktops. Well, one of them, right? And then we have the Spice Up Arch Linux. These articles are all about getting stuff from us inside Arch Linux, because you miss things like SN and CP and Skel and all that. You miss some of these aliases that we have created. And there's much more. Themes, icons, and so on. So all explained. So enough articles, right? Okay. Another way of doing things is get the conkies, right, from the source. And the source is here, ArcoLinux. That's where we start later on. Now, maybe you can stay in the browser. I want Arch Linux conky, right? Let's have a look what we get. Now, a conky is cool. You could install this package, but there is so many more things, interesting things, if you combine it with Lua, and Lua is a programming language. All right, so conky Lua, and NV is probably NVIDIA here. Voila, here it is. But there is this guy. A free lightweight system with Lua for Arch-based distros. Lua Archers. That's the one we use, and that's a Git version, which means that if you build it, it's going to be the very last letter, the very last push, normally, right? Not always, but normally, should be in that package. So it's still a matter of choice, and here you can learn as well a lot, and there are lots of videos about conkies on ArcoLinux and also actually on ericdubois.be, because I've been playing around with conkies for a while. But the thing is, which Lego box, which application is best, right? So sudo pacman -s conky, and now we'll have an issue. Give me this one. Target not found. Why is the target not found? It's coming from AUR, right? Maybe hard to see. Here you see it, AUR, and here you see it in the link, AUR, but indeed, AUR home, voila. So it's not a sudo pacman -s thing, it's an AUR helper thing. There are applications, and we use Tryzen and Yay. We have two of them. If one fails, we have just simply to try it out with the other one. All right, Tryzen and Yay. But they come and go. They come and go. And we've had Packer, we have had Yaourt, remember? So they come and go. So they'll change in 10 years. The thing is, do I have Yay? No. Do I have Tryzen? No. I am on a genuine virgin Arch Linux thing, which means that's the lines, core, extra, community. There is no line for ArcoLinux repo, there's no extra anything. It's just pure Arch. Okay, how can I install an AR helper? Well, you go to here, you say, let's download a snapshot. That's a possibility. Or you git clone this, git clone URL, right? It's one of them. The advantage is that if you git clone, you can later do a git pull. So in a month's time, there is a new version and you want to git pull it and build it again for yourself, right? Then you do git pull and don't need to download a snapshot. You just stay on your computer. You don't have to open the browser. So I don't mind what to do. It's all the same, right? You build a package from something. But here I have to tar-gz it, so that might be tricky. Are the packages to tar-gz it with the right mouse click on there? Not sure, right? Virgin Arch Linux. So I'm gonna take this one as well with me. The last git is not necessary, but just do a Control-C. Off you go. Where am I? Present working directory. I am on home Eric. Okay. I would like to go to the desktop and play around there. Git clone, Ctrl-Shift-V. Git not found. Sudo pacman -s git. And there you have it. So that's a git clone thing. That was easy. Home, downloads, right mouse click. Whew, I got it. Extract here. Ah, all right. So option 1, git clone. I got it. Then right mouse click, open a terminal here, or navigate via this terminal. So you can go, you've done your work. And then you need to run something. You can read and open all these things, but basically you need to make the package. And then errors, right? Errors. Could not resolve all dependencies. So in here, let's see, mousepad is there. Cool, we have something. And we need to have an editor. Even if you don't like the editor, you need to have the editor. And you have to go on and think about, okay, what is required? I have here elements, these elements, wireless tools, that's here. And then missing dependencies, cmake, doc, git is there, Perl. Is it gonna be this last one? I don't know. Perl. Sudo pacman -s Perl. And then XML. Sax. Can't seem to how to complete it. But it is there. Make package. Now he's complaining about something else. Perl XML lib XML. Okay. Are you happy now? No, he's not. Right, and if I have to do all of that every single time I install ArcoLinux, sorry, I choose something else. So that's why we want to have everything working out of the box. It needs to be there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Make package with a generic doc2 docbook 2x. Yeah, was not installed. CMake, really? Okay, Virgin Arch Linux, right? Okay, wireless tools. You need to be patient. And we keep trying to figure things out, right? And we have the last one, I guess. Xfce4, boom. And off we go. Make the package now. Don't complain. Don't dare complain. So that's it, right? This is the cooking. This is the recipe. How do I build this package? Well, go get me some tomatoes, some potatoes, some sauce, some herbs, and basically build it. And that's what we're doing. We're cooking a, well, nice dinner. We're building an application. That's what we do. And the end result will come in here. That's the source folder. This is the download. It always comes from somewhere. So it can be a Debian, which means, well, Linux Mint, Ubuntu, and so on. DAP file. It can be an RPM and a Red Hat package. It can come from GitHub, .gz. It can even come from exe, executable, right? Fonts that are in an executable. It can come from different sources, and that's the source, src. And then Pacman says, let's now package it according to the package build. Okay, oh, we cannot go in there, not yet. Voila, and then he builds the package and he says, let's call it a name. It's written in the package build. What name? User bin a conky. And the library for the conky is here. Lib, Cairo, etc. SVG, you should know that one. It's an extension for vector graphics, share applications, conky desktop. So basically the users share a conky, which actually I don't really like. I don't know why they do that, but it's gonna go in here. Somewhere in here I'll find later on conky, right? User share applications. Doc is not necessary for us, or not interesting for us, icons and so on. Yeah, less interesting. So moving up, oops, one line. This is what we've created. So sudo you build it, which means you build it, right? Type u, and then conky lua archers. Now I have the application to understand the conky. I don't have a conky. Okay, how should I get a conky? Conkies are online here. Conkies. Conky collection, conky plasma. So this is just only specific and all the code is changed, so it's nice on plasma. This is nice everywhere else. So we could do another git clone, since we know we don't have zip yet, right? We can install zips as well, but where will this video lead, right? This ArcoLinux is not set up. Everything needs to be figured out. So I'm gonna download the zip. Oh, sorry, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy paste this link, and I have, in no time, right mouse click here, open terminal, and git clone. We've installed git, Ctrl Shift V, and you have the conky collection after a while. Lots of conkies. Now it's gonna go, the structure is again the structure what would go on your system, right? We have an etc folder, Ctrl H, and we have here also a user, local bin, applications we use, and share applications. So things we use. So think about what you wanna copy, because here are all the conkies. So in the .config, let's go to our system. In the .config, it seems I should have a conky. Voila. And the auto start is for us something special. I mean, it's us, right? It's pointing to an application. We have mousepad? Yes, we have. We are executing a certain application that ArcoLinux does not have. Okay. we're not gonna get that. But we want to have a look at the conky. Lots of conkies here. Conkies in, not gonna install it. Other videos have it. It's go get the spices application. Easiest way to do it. Now, can I launch a conky? Man conky. Command not found. Yeah, that's bummer, right? Help me conky. I'll put it here because most of the conkies are coming here to the right. So what can I do? I can type conky and then version quiet debug config file. Config file to load -C. All right. Config. Sorry. Conky. And then -C or longer. And where is it? It's in home. Eric, just gonna type the hard-coded path here. You can do other stuff. Conky, so you can just follow what I type. It's up here. That's what I type. Home eric.config conky. And then I need to choose. Let's choose. Take our AOR nemesis. Why not? AOR nemesis. Okay, AOR capital letter nemesis. All matters. And hop, we have a conky that's working. Now this guy is a nice guy in the sense this is a plain conky. There is no Lua involved here. There's no code involved here. So lots of things have not been found. Lots of packages are not there, which gives some things, but also the fonts are not there, which makes it less what we created and more basic. Here's your conky thing. This is not how it looks on ArcoLinux. Now, what you can do as well, maybe a kill all would be in order. Kill all conky, right? Kill all conky, or in our case on ArcoLinux, remember that one, KC. Easier to type than kill all conky. In the meantime, maybe, well, KC. Now a Lua one. We've called the guys here, for instance, AOR Misty Lua. So you know that what's inside the code actually triggers an application. So let's go back here and then AOR Misty. And now you wait for it, boom. That thing, anything that's a little bit more graphical, that's Lua. The rings and things like that, tiles, things that change and move and all, that's that. Yeah, the sensors detect, so the application sensors, I suppose, is not there. Sudo pacman -s, is it sensors something? Sensors applet, no. M sensors, there's a name for it. Let me see if I have it on here. I was so close. LM sensors, that's the word, underscore. So remember LM. Eric. Reinstalling. That must be something else. No sensors found. Yeah. VirtualBox. Right. Stupid me. So guys, it's entirely now up to you to go and see if you like a conky or not. Launch it automatically or not. But the kill all would be nice, right? KC would be all. We have it up here somewhere. I'll better type it, right? Kill all. And that's the problem, you see? Oh no, typo. Maybe it will work. Let's see. It worked. So just keep typing in the same window. It's possible, but of course, just open up the terminal and then type kill all conky and it's gone. So that's it for me. Some playing around, but yeah, the conky Lua Zen, the right mouse click, it's still not there. But hey guys, you're welcome to try out ArcoLinux, right? And the spices tool is there. Just get it in, and then you'll be fine. Cheers.